because he did it all.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I'm the middle kid. I got an older brother and a younger brother, and you know, I'm probably a little, or was a little wilder with stuff like this.
Yeah.
I guess still am. If I'm, you know, if you're racing stuff, you're looking for some adrenaline or some competition or whatever.
Absolutely.
But I was a little more of that, and my brothers were, you know, kind of the same, but you know, different avenues. But my dad was definitely probably super wild when he was younger.
Yeah.
I could imagine. He had a '57 Chevy. Yeah. He had, you know, Z28 Camaros. His dad was a mechanic with a shop on the main street strip, to where like you can't park on the sides because the places don't want you there.
Right.
But his dad owned a place on the main strip, so all of his buddies in their old cars would sit there and hang out, and the cops would come and they'd be like, "You got to leave. You can't park here." And he's like, "I own it."
That is so cool.
So I was like, that would be cool to have.
Yeah.
But people don't really cruise and drag mains anymore, I don't think. But
well, I think the only place they really cruise that I know of is downtown Dallas, lowrider community.
Yeah.
And of course, other people are allowed to join and all that stuff. But you know, there's a lot of like no cruising rules and laws, and it's unfortunate. But you know,
all the crazy stuff going on.
Yep. Absolutely.
So I don't think it's a TSP sponsored or a promoted event. But you know, my shop where I keep my car is not too far down the road from Bachman Lake, down Northwest Highway in Dallas. I'll go by there sometimes at night, like on like a Saturday night at like 10:30 or 11 going home. And I don't know how they get away with it, but when I drive by, it looks like the whole place is on fire. They park all their cars on the lower section by the water down there and do like burnout for day contests. I don't know how they don't get in trouble, because there's cops going through there all the time.
Wow.
I see it quite often. They're not doing the whole spin around the intersection. They're down in the parking lot, just everybody's sitting in their back of their trucks watching somebody do a burnout as they go down this little straightaway. And it is so much smoke, and they do it quite often. And I'm like, how do you get away with that? Yeah. But
it's interesting.
I want to go down there, but then I'm like, I'm going to get in trouble. I'm going to get an impeding traffic ticket.
You're not doing a burnout, son.
Like, you were there. You're in trouble. I was like, what do you mean?
You'd get a ticket for
I'm an upstanding citizen. It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, it would be tough to take this anywhere. I mean,
I wouldn't take this. I'd be in my truck. I wouldn't take if I go anywhere with this and there's shenanigans going on, I'm like, I'm going the other way.
Exactly.
That's why I'm looking for somebody that has a skid pad that I'm not going to get in trouble, because like you were saying, I got stacks.
Oh, stacks.
Stacks of 315s and 335s that I would love to boil off without popping them, because I don't want to blow my fenders off. But I would just love to do that. I haven't really had a chance to do that except for when I spin out on autocross. If you go to some of these local events, I may or may not do it on purpose, and I'll do a serious smoke show. And you know, it's just fun. I like doing it, and if there's people there watching, there's not tons of fans, but there's kids there, and I know if I was a kid and somebody starts boiling the tires, I mean, that just makes your day.